know, those two getting more close with. Everybody is so nice. Everybody is so freaking nice. Boogie is he's still a beast.
Yeah.
Rastov is an absolute fucking unit, dude. He is huge. He is giant.
Oh yeah.
Not only is he tall, but he is a wide boy. He is a very wide man.
Hell yeah. When we were looking at some footage yesterday, I saw him walking and I paused it. I don't know if you saw any of the show yesterday, but like the slow motion, I'm like, this is a big fucking dude. This dude is fucking huge. That's fucking crazy.
It's intimidating. It's very intimidating. But he's sweet. He's sweet. Rastov is a homie.
He seems like it. I know Zai said that he found his nuts since he's met Keem and Boogie, and he's a little different on camera now, a little bit. But I'm sure behind the scenes he's an alright guy.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's great. He was playing Magic with my husband, Boogie, Xylee's husband.
Oh yeah,
They had
bunch of
a good
fucking
time.
nerds.
Oh yeah. Rastov whooped all of their asses, I'm pretty sure. He was coming for vengeance.
That's fucking hilarious. So let me ask you.
So we are back at it with the good old cafe, starting it out with the LC. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So here we have Batgirl giving her experience with the other host and her experience, which I think it's very interesting to look at to see what the hosts are like outside of the internet, outside the screen, beyond the wall we see them in. I think it's very important to see what a person is like when they're not on the screen, when they're not talking, when they're not trying to entertain people, and they're just out there vibing or being with other people. I think that's a very important thing to know, and when I guess that's the way you can learn about people's personality through how they are. And I think with someone like Batgirl kind of giving us some inkling of it, I think it's very important on that front alone, right? The fact that they're all just a bunch of nerds kind of just show the audience and people. I think in a way, if they were to show that or just have some type of recording or clips of that kind of stuff, I think they would get a lot more people watching them because you're showing a more human side of your personality, more beyond than what you've seen, right? More beyond the quote unquote character, and more of who you truly are, beyond the mask, Jung would say, beyond the facades, beyond the illusions, into the real world, even.
No,
Yeah,
no, bro. It's not that bad.
If
It's
you
not
drink
that was a
that
little
bad.
much.
you
That was a
wake
little
up on a
much.
spaceship, everybody. Yay!
It's not that bad.
It's that fucking bad.
It's just anytime someone from Nerds gets fucking bullied by someone, they automatically assume it's Test and vice versa. Meanwhile, there's probably fans from all these other shows doing it because they know they can get away with it.
Dude, I heard Buff going on like I did see a little bit of Nerds, and Buff was like, I don't know why I didn't get invited, and da 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 da. My credit score.
Yeah. So that's a whole nother subject. But yeah,
Well, their subject. Oh, yikes.
so I
Well,
go ahead.
complaining about not getting invited is a surefire way to not get invited to anything else.
Yeah.
Like, or, getting a chance to be invited to anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I was upset that I couldn't go to fat camp because I didn't have the money to go to fat camp. You know what I mean? I would have fucking went. Like, I would have tried to go because, like, there were other people, like, that went and all of that. I would have loved to go, but I was never, like, spiteful about it,
Yeah.
and being like, oh, fuck all these people for going and being able to have fun without me. Like, I'm so triggered. Yeah, no, there's none of that.
Well, that's the whole thing too, and like I see people in chat talking about it, like with the cult thing that they're building on Tess and trying to like put that narrative on them, and trying to explain what that means. That's not really a good look. 'Cause that's how you alienate fans. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's weird. Like I wouldn't like, yeah, we have like the cafe cult or coffee cult, but it's not that serious.
Getting felted by Keem, damn, Buff. That's a bit of a low. But I mean, in all seriousness, like if you're going and talking, you can say that he was joking or he was just memeing. It's like, maybe, maybe not. Like, I don't know. Like you have to be kind of somewhat serious. I mean, the way he kind of went on about it, particularly Buff, about the whole not being invited to the whole thing, it's like you can kind of tell that he was slightly hurt, that he was slightly, he didn't really like it that much. Which it's like, come on, dude, it's really not much of a big deal as it is. And even King felt at him. And then they go on about the whole thing about a cafe and all that fun stuff. You know, they went on they went on about that. So imagine being felted. Imagine being felted that bad. Oof, poor, poor, poor little, poor little Buff being felted. And then also, Keem's just like, dude, come on. Now the whole cult thing, the whole cult allegation, it's kind of like, let's be fair, they kind of did it to themselves sometimes, right? They kind of did it to themselves sometimes. Calling everybody a cult is kind of ridiculous because that's what people do as a defense mechanism. Is to call each other cult leader or cult members and stuff like that. And it's like, come on, it's not that big of a deal. But I guess it is. Everybody's a cult in this little universe. Let's move on.
How long is that? Oh goodness gracious. So we have first of all, not long. That's what she said. We have Sammykins. Welcome to Cash Cow. A lot of people are asking what's going on. Who's saying goodbye? It's me. I'm leaving today. I was supposed to leave at 5 a.m. today, but I decided to switch my flight, and then I almost fucked up.
Oh, how'd you almost fuck up?
Yeah. So I was really excited to push my flight back a little bit, and guess what? My flight was going to be on August 8th instead of July, so I would have been stuck here for an entire month.
Just to be like Brantley. Just so you know.
Brantley was like in my phone, like, yes, this is going to plan.
She's so sweet too. Just probably would offer to help.
She is a sweetheart. Everybody has to come a lot closer to the mic. We only have one mic. Is there any way for us
There's
to
an
like
arm situation. You can
arm situation?
Oh my god, I saw Desi and I clapped. So yeah, so if you're not aware, Desi is now part of Dolls. She's part of the Doll Cruise. She is now I believe, a host as we currently speak. And yeah, this was technically sweet, not sweet Bean. It was Bean's last day there in the whole during that little thing. I think this stuff isn't supposed to last that long. It's supposed to be like a couple days more, and they should go back to the normal stuff. Like I believe probably by the end of the week. I think right now Bean should be currently streaming on her own channel. Not her own channel, back on Dolls right now, if I'm correct. And I think Desi is supposed to be there. But she is. But yeah, I'm looking at the stream currently. I guess it was kind of interesting to see. Oh, sorry for that. It was kind of interesting to see all these people together. I thought it was quite entertaining. I thought it was quite the content, but we're not done yet. Because they really just went on about talking about their experience and all that girl stuff. But let's move on.
It's off the floor.
Let's wrestle.
Wrestle? Okay.
Me versus you.
Okay.
Go on that side.
Okay. I'm gonna kick my ass now.
Toilet paper. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Set, go.
Okay. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Me neither. pee right there.
Okay. Okay. I got it out. Don't hold your pee. Get it. I think that's
What?
that's not just my pee. I'm pretty sure Keemstar has pee in that.
Oh,
Does that mean
Oh.
I'm closer to
touch the
Keemstar now
top.
because our pee is mixed together?
There you go. Did I take your chair? Sorry.
No.
Where'd it go?
Oh god.
That was fun.
Chemical warfare. Get the table.
Get the fuck out of my studio! Out!
Bye.
Bye.
The fuck?
Yeah, you could tell that Kim wasn't really that mad. He just kind of played into it. But watching them have fun is like, I know it's kind of stupid to say this, but like watching them do stuff like that takes away a lot of the dumb shit they've done or a lot of the dumb things. Honestly, stuff like this reminds me of maybe don't try to take this stuff too serious and just enjoy it for what it is. Is it cringy at times? Yeah, it can be very cringy. It can be very dumb. It can be very whatever, right? You know, but I think that's what makes it fun, right? Stuff like this is what makes it extremely enjoyable and takes away, from a lot of things. And yeah, it is stupid. It is cringy. Maybe I'm coping just a little bit. I need to cope once in a while, ladies and gentlemen. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it. I think because of that, I think it's important to enjoy when they do stuff like this. Till next time. Oh, not till next time. Next clip.
Have all this trauma and conflict and whatnot, right? But it is so miserable that it almost like stops the job from getting done. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
Oh my God.
This is what I was trying to explain kind of at the end of the show yesterday, and I feel like people weren't getting what I was saying. It's not even that I'm playing. Let's just say if I was ever invited to like a live event, I actually went, right? It's not that I would go in there planning to cause a bunch of drama, but I feel like it would almost kind of be like the same like Becky effect, whereas just like because of
I'm a drama llama.
all the shit I've been involved in over the course of months or whatever, there's people inherently that are not gonna fuck with me there and vice versa. So there's gonna be that inherent drama just with my presence, and that's something I don't like. To be honest with you guys, in person, I'm a very shy person. I'm very reserved, and I don't like to be the center of attention. And the idea of me, like, going somewhere and potentially even being partially center of attention just because people don't fuck with me, I don't want that. Like, I like to hang out with my friends. Like, I know who I fuck with. I'm very stubborn as an adult.
You're not wrong about that. Look, I just found out something. Boogie's right. Boogie's right, Zay.
What?
I couldn't go it is because I'm just too poor. And just because of that, being the poor black man that I am.
Yeah, poor Buff. Sometimes it's pretty hard to clip nerds in certain moments because they kind of just derail a little bit of the time. And when I'm clipping them, I'm just like, this could be way better. And then it could be way worse. They did talk about the Ultra stuff where he was kicking people, which was kind of pretty funny, I ain't gonna lie. That was very, very funny. And it brought, some memory to of Zay when she was first doing that to people. Good times, you know what I mean? Some good old times. Ah, man. This content could be something more. That's really not much I can say. Moving on, I guess.
Sucks with shoot without shoes on.
Lemmy, you need to really understand where the camera is and where the shot is. You just don't get it.
Does she have talent now?
Run,
Way to kick me when I'm down, Kim.
Oh, I almost threw some mud at your ass. Don't worry, I'm gonna slip at one of these points. I know it.
All right, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ding, 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 fight!
Come on.
Fight!
Come on.
Fight!
Come on.
Fight!
Come on.
Where you
going? Where you going, baby? Where you going?
Oh shit! Oh no!
credit $20. I see a broken hip in the future.
Yes!
Eat the mud, Clammy! Eat the mud! Yes, I
Oh my
live!
god!
Yes!
Clammy's blinded, full face of mud.
Oh my
Eat the
god!
mud, Clammy! Eat the mud, Clammy! Eat the mud, Clammy!
Oh my god, she's...
All right. Ding, 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 ding. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble. Round one, go.
Ding ding! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let's go, Desi, get her! Back girl, fight her!
Oh my god!
Back girl! Grab her wings! Back girl, grab her wings and take her down!
Oh my god, dude! That's that boogie lifting streak right
Right?
there.
Oh god, my hair!
Keep going, keep going.
Grab her wings! Okay, listen, grab her wings! When you go down, grab her wings and pull them from under her! I lost my shoe. Thank you, Xylee.
Whose team are you on?
Thank you, Xylee. What is this? Wait, do you seriously need to find your shoe? Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, never mind.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, let's go,
Oh
baby
my
girl,
god!
let's go!
Yay.
Oh, ow!
I see
Touche.
your shorts. Is that big smile?
Ow! Fuck me!
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to get you hurt. Are you okay?
No!
Okay, well, get a little closer. Come on up. It's fine.
Oh,
Come on, don't be afraid of
my
the mud.
fucking pants, man!
Nestle,
All right, hold on.
Aussies, let's go!
No, we don't need a full moon tonight.
I ain't dirt. You know.
Oh, hey!
Come on.
Whoa.
You guys gonna wrestle.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. Dude, somebody could get hurt around here.
Yeah, I know.
Here, give me the sword. Give me the sword. Just put this. We don't need the swords, okay? We don't need the swords. We're okay.
Oh,
We're okay.
down.
Just a hug. Let's hug.
I know,
Okay. Put-
What the fuck? I was trying to
The
fucking
Bucky
hug
super
you!
chatted $20.
Motherfucker, Piece of shit!
Like Donald Trump grabbed Raskoff from the Puss Tears of Joy, Tears
Stop
of Joy,
kissing me!
Tears of Joy,
Stop, I'm
Tears
not
of Joy
gay!
has worked for
I'm
him.
not that gay! Fucking
Roll him, Buggy. Roll him.
I can't! He's 600 fucking pounds!
Make him eat dirt!
Brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Was it slop? 100%. Was it cringy? 100%. But damn it. Looking back at it and rewatching it actually made me smile. I was actually kind of happy and enjoying this. Like, I would genuinely enjoy myself. Yeah, I know the LCL and all this stuff can be like dumb, ridiculous, basically fast food content. I'm not any different. I know I'm not any different. I would even say that sometimes I'm pretty worse than them. But you know what? I enjoyed this. I really, really did enjoy it. And I think that's something important to take away from all of it. Is that, you may hate, you may not like them, but sometimes you just gotta be like, enjoy the shitty content. Enjoy how good it could, not how good it could be, but just enjoy it. It's just have fun. Have fun with it. Go with it. This whole mud wrestling stuff, yeah, they could have done it way better, but you know what? It was still a great time watching them fight, watching them just throw each other around like they were like rag dolls. I was like, yeah, this is what I came here for. This is what I came here for. Bunch of idiots throwing each other around like rag dolls. I was amused. I was happy. And I think that's something important to take away. It's just sometimes let them be idiots. Just enjoy it for what it's worth. Just enjoy it for what it's worth. And have fun with it. Let's move on.
He better get his ass.
Get him, Russell! Get
Oh god. Alright, fine. That's Boogie's
Spread for it. so bad. I know we're live streaming this, but I'm still filming it.
Desi, you're a round girl. Because you got the mask on. I can't see anything.
The round raptor.
Okay, ladies. Round one.
Raptor. Oh, raptor. I think it's a rapper. Like, what? Oh my God. Get him, Grantley! Get him!
Local Gooners super chatted $9.99. I am paying for Rastov to jump after this.
Nope.
Oh my God, yeah!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Every so often when Keem gets involved, like actually involved with this kind of stuff, I think that's where it becomes fun. I think Keem should really just accept the lolcow status more and more and just do stuff like this. I think he'll get more views, get more donation, and he'll actually get a lot more audience on his side. He'll get much more of a bigger audience if he decided to just do some of this stuff every so often. Even if it isn't that much, something pretty small. I think people really do enjoy when he does it. There's an enjoyment level to it. It's something that people like when Keemstar just gets involved, right? He's not, taking the seats anymore. He's in there. I think that's something you gotta do. Something you gotta enjoy. But that doesn't really happen that often. But when it does, I like it. I like it a lot. I really, really do like it a lot. Team, you need to do more stuff like that. I demand it. I demand it.
Shannon can't be written on. Shannon needs to stay pure and beautiful.
Fuck that fat, ugly bitch. Shannon's got some hair wax. She needs to get her fucking chest waxed.
I wouldn't fuck with Shannon right now. I really wouldn't. Shannon is not having it today.
I'm feeling clammy. I'm feeling sick. Oh, you feel like I did yesterday when I came to work. Imagine that.
I would like to see Shannon on dolls.
You got me sick from sitting on the side.
Oh, no.
With the man. Hey, Jerry.
You were sick, bitch, because the doctor told you your heart's going out because you're drinking too many 5-hour energies.
Fuck you, bitch.
We didn't cover that as much as I would have liked to yesterday because I really
Not
was.
right to cover it
to the doctor, and they told her she cannot drink 5-hour energies anymore because it's killing her.
It's
That's
serious,
why you, felt
you guys. It's
Shit to do with
serious.
that mayonnaise.
Yeah, it was very serious. Those 5 hours have caught up with her. We're too fucking old to be taking all that shit.
Yeah. There really wasn't much I can actually cover or do anything throughout this segment. Mostly because there just wasn't anything I could pick from or really enjoy. It was just really just them talking about oh yeah, I'm having heart problems because I do nothing but drink Red Bull like an animal. This is very ridiculous. If you're drinking that much Red Bull every single day just to keep yourself going, maybe you should cut back. Maybe you should just cut back just a little bit. And they're doing this whole Shannon thing, which I don't really care. I personally just don't care about the Shannon stuff. It's just whatever. It's very mid. It's very, very monotonous. We can just I was thinking about just skipping Queens altogether, but I decided, nah, we're still gonna cover them. We got to. It's Queens. It's Queensy. Alright, let's move on.
Rewind Recap is brought to you by Metallis's Mostly Meatless Meatballs. When you're craving a meaty treat, but don't want to eat all that meat, try Metallis's Mostly Meatless Meatballs.
All right, let's go. Hold on, let me get the second round. Oh no, we did second round right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You got this, Glammy.
You do. You got this.
All right, guys, catch your breath. Catch your breath.
I didn't think Xylee would play dirty, though.
Get
God
your
damn.
hand full. Glammy, get your hand full.
I knew Xylee would play dirty. The second Xylee picked up that mud, I was like, that wasn't for Brantley.
Look, fighting ain't fair. All right, I'm just saying, fighting ain't fair. Just saying.
Super chatted $20. MK, you've earned yourself a crown Xylee for mud in her mouth. My God, rolling on the floor.
Rewind. For some reason I'm thinking of Rucka Ali. I don't know why. He's the first person that came to mind. It was time I think about Rewind when Billy does the Rewind. Oh boy, oh boy. So mostly Rewind was just covering the whole mud fight wrestling. What they said, it was pretty entertaining. Is it dumb? Is it slop? Yeah, but like, I would say that can anybody else do better than that? Can anybody actually try to organize a bunch of low counts to doing this one thing? Can they? Can they? I see not. Got you, chuds. It's over, chuds. You can't organize better than them. Chud. No, but no seriousness. Right? I really, really enjoy what we saw. And Rewind, really, it's funny because later on they had Rastov come in and just kind of give his own little take on some of the stuff. Which is cool. Breaking the fourth wall. Let's move on.
If you guys were smart enough to be like, yo, the reason why we're fucking using eggs today is because it's egg day, and so let's throw it on our head, or watch a video to represent what you're doing, to just be like, oh, what's in the refrigerator? Give me $50 and I'll put it on my face. Like, but you call what watching reaction chat, watching videos, getting clips is lazy? Like, that's crazy. Going after reaction channels is wild.
we're the only show that's covering, like, actively covering lolcows, right?
Yeah,
in order
that's
to
actually
cover
good.
a different lolcow every day, like, and do it on our own, we'd have to have a team of researchers going out and finding all of these clips. I've even said it on stream. It's a lot easier to just react to somebody else's video, give them credit. Yeah, we're not going to help any of these channels grow. We're too small for that, right? But it will send other people that way if they're interested in that content, right?
Yeah, and I like the fact that you guys are teaching the lore.
Yeah, and we're not just teaching it. A lot of this stuff we don't really know the full details on. We're learning about it with the audience, right? So yeah, there's going to be times where we make mistakes, and that just adds to the, I mean, it adds to it, right? We got to own it. Like with the Onision stuff, we did not do any justice to any of that because we did an injustice. That's one of the.
What Twiggy said is very true. A lot of the time we were finally covering a new low count, getting into the lore or their history and their past is extremely hard. Even I, right, as I'm covering newer and newer people, I'm coming to realize that there's just a whole heap of stuff that I'm just kind of really getting into, right? It's just so much stuff is happening, so much is going on, so many moving parts. But the truth is, I think Twiggy or one of the Aussie guys can agree with me, is that you know what? It's also there's more to it, as in there's just some stuff that are just lost. Like there's probably a lot of lost info about Onisions that we just don't know about, right? Like a good example is the dwarves, right? There is so much lore and so much stuff we just don't know about them that is completely lost to us, and that's just something we have to come to accept. No, and when you have an audience and you want to teach them about this new stuff, it is fun. It is quite enjoyable. But it's kind of hard. And that's kind of blackpilling in a way when you realize that you may get things wrong and you're gonna have to accept to get things wrong. And that's what I come to term with. That ultimately I may get things wrong and I may have to live with the fact that I may get things wrong. And I have gotten things wrong or misremember or misdrew or misinterpret things incorrectly. It's just the fact of life. That's just the fact of things. And also like a lot of the time to find a lot of this info, right? You have to like really dig for it. You really, really have to dig for it. And it is brutal. It is extremely, extremely brutal. Again, the dwarves are a good example of there's just so much lore, but a lot of it's completely lost to history. And you just have to accept that. That's a way of life.
Was his inaugural stream, and it was like not even 5 minutes into the stream. I mean, it was like
if
literally.
He had to go. I'm not going to sit here and tell a grown-ass person over 18 years old not to go to the bathroom if they need to go to the fucking bathroom. The fuck?
I get it, but it was coming more out of a place of maybe being prepared for a stream. You know, if you have an upset stomach, maybe you get Imodium beforehand. Maybe you go to the potty before you start streaming. I don't know. Maybe you come to your show knowing that your song doesn't have names in it, so it doesn't.
I got up and took a piss tonight.
I know you did, and that's fine. And you're also a very, I mean, look, and one other thing I want to make sure of, you're making me so dizzy. One of the, I can't look, I can't watch. One of the things I want to make sure everyone knows is at the end of the stream, one thing nobody covered is Ultra did say, I know she was fucking with me because she cares. And I do have DMs where Ultra and I talked, and he did say, I knew you were doing that to get me going. I love you, Gidgy.
Oh, I never said that you.
I don't want, no, not you. Yeah, no. That wasn't to you. That was to everyone that thought that I was just coming up there spewing shit. I had no idea what I was talking about. He and I, for those of you that don't know, we pretty much started at the same time. So we started talking.
So day 2 of Gidgy on Aussie. Interesting development we're having. Day 2. I don't really know what I can say too much. Aussie, Tess. What is wrong with me? Tess, I need sleep and I need a lot more coffee. Day 2 of Gidgy. I mean, it's not the only time, but later on, her and they got into a fight over when it's coming to production, scheduling. Truthfully, let's be real. A lot of the time, it's gonna happen. If Gidgy ever watches this video, which I really doubt it, but you never know. You never know. I know you guys are watching me. I know lolcowaussy. You can't hide. I know you saw me. I know you comment on me. I don't know that Twiggy or Stick. It's probably Twiggy. It probably is Twiggy. I know it is Twiggy. I know for a fact it is. But no. In all seriousness, let's peel back. Yeah, her and Ultra really did start at the same time, and I think Gidgy has been a good help. At least, in my honest opinion, a better replacement for Becky. And if you know what I'm referring to, I think you know what I mean. And I think, with Steak being more of like, I guess more of the straight man, serious but able to crack joke, very military, helps with Ozzy. I mean, honestly, I think Ozzy should be completely renamed. Should have a whole different name rather than what we got. But that's just me. Let's move on.
Significantly better after everything that was, well, seeing an actual therapist will definitely change and make you kind of view how the world is a lot better and a lot more positive way.
Plushies. Where did you get all those?
Oh yeah, these are all the Squishmallows I've collected over the past couple of years.
Those
like legitimately, I got a whole bunch of the Pokemon ones because I'm a huge Pokemon fan, as you know. And also, I just recently got that.
Oh my God, he likes Pokemon. I like Pokemon too.
Oh, cool.
Honestly, though, yeah, no, honestly, man, I'm doing a lot better. I've completely dropped alcohol, seeing a proper therapist, getting everything taken care of in my life. I was holding back on a lot of stuff, and I just wasn't looking after myself, and I snapped at y'all. And I just want to say personally, man, I'm very sorry.
I appreciate that, brother. That means a lot to me. Give me just 1 second. I think you're doubling up through here, and I don't have a solid understanding of Keem's audio setup here, so I don't know if I need to be muting my desktop audio. So I'm gonna do that. Keep talking for me for a second.
All right. Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? So here's a question: do y'all like Pac-Man?
Okay.
And the question is, which Pac-Man game?
Okay, yeah, you're coming through the fixed. Oh.
And we finally made it. We're at the very end. Thank God. Help me now, please. Pretty brutal for the most part, at least on my end. With that being really said, yeah, Sweet Tea wasn't there because she got sick. And Gatsuwatsu came in the clutch to fill in the time. Oh, are we seeing a Gatsuwatsu comeback? Maybe we will. You never know. But let's be serious. If he does come back and replace Sweet Tea, that would be brutal. That would be such an L on Sweet Tea. Maybe it will happen. Maybe it won't happen. I like to see things happen. I like to see new stuff happen. I can imagine her coming in and then just like, "Whoa, see, this is why I got sick. You have to understand I have kids." I'm like, and the chat was really, really, really hitting on her. Or not hitting on her. Really giving her flack, and I'm just like, I mean, if you're sick, you're sick. I mean, I didn't stream yesterday because I wanted, I wanted some time. I needed some time. I needed some break because you know a lot of this recording stuff can take a strain on me, and streaming for like anywhere between 3 to 4, even 5 hours can sometimes take a lot of time off of me. Takes a lot of time. But nevertheless, thank you again for watching. Till next time. God bless.